Every organization is supposed to provide you these 3 documents. And if you currently don't have these 3 documents, you're already at a disadvantage. 1, an employment contract. I know this sounds basic, but this is a very important document for you to have as an employee and even for your employer to have. It's the foundation of your employment relationship with that particular organization. And your employment contract often states your role, your salary, the work benefits, your working hours, if you'll be working remotely or you're working hybrid or you're working completely on site. Then it also carries the details of your working hours, your leave entitlement, your notice period, sick leave, how you will take a sick leave, and every other employment details. Your employment contract is supposed to carry this information. And the reason why you need this employment contract is so that you do not rely on verbal promises, because any communication made verbally has no stand, even legally. So when you get into an organization, make sure you have an employment contract. Many people have found themselves victims of being an employee whose job description or job role keeps getting changed constantly. And at times it's because you don't have a document that clearly states this as your job description, this as your job role, and some other information you later need while you are still at the job. Once you are in the corporate space, it is very important for you to know something. Always have certain details, information in written formats. It helps you to know that things are adequately documented and not just based on verbal promises. I've had to sit with some corporate workers who keep lamenting about the fact that their job, they work more than the usual hour they are supposed to work, their job role, they were employed to work hybrid, but now their employer has demanded that they will be at the office every day on site. And when I asked them, do you have an employment contract? Is it clearly stated there? They said some do have, but that particular information is not clearly stated there. Some don't have an employment contract at all. Probably they got the job based on relationship or referral and they just felt, let's just do that. Once it comes to a corporate setting, you want to have everything written down. It is always an evidence you might later need in the future. 2, you need an operational manual. I saw a video recently of an employee who was sacked because of the way she handled customer service. And a lot of people experience this, maybe not directly with a customer, but if you do not have the operational manual of the organization you're working with, you can fall victim of certain things you should not. So when you get into the organization, request for an operational manual. And the operational manual is a document that clearly tells employees how to go about their work, how work should be done. And it often outlines the organization standards, the organization values, operation procedure, the workflows, reporting processes, approval processes, and day-to-day operating guidelines. Because without operational manual, employees are left to operate with assumptions, and once you start operating with assumptions, it can cost you your job. So even if the organization did not provide you an operational manual, deem it fit to request for one. Can I have the operational manual? Because inconsistent instructions or word for mouth cannot help you do your job effectively. It is easy to say, okay, once a customer reaches out to you or once a customer makes a complaint, this is how you should go about addressing the issue. Some organizations do have that written in their operational manual. This helps whoever it is that is interacting with the customer to know how the organization wants them to handle complaints from clients or from customers. So you need to request for an operational manual. It is going to save you your job and it's going to save you your integrity. The third document you need is called an employee handbook. Now, in a standard organization, definitely when you get a job, you're supposed to be handed over an employee handbook. And I keep saying, if they do not give you any of those 3 documents, request for them. An employee handbook is a document that explains the policy and culture of the organization you're working with. It covers the content, it covers at times detailed leave policies. It covers disciplinary procedures. In case you do something against the values or the standard of the organization, they have their disciplinary measures documented well enough. It also contains the dress code of the organization. Certain organizations have color codes for certain days. They have outfits you can wear and cannot wear to the organization, well stated in the employee handbook. The employee handbook also should contain code of conduct of the organization and the code of ethics of the organization. And then it also includes use of company resources, how that you can't use the company resources for another company. It has to stay within the company. It also contains diverse guidelines as deemed fit by the organization you're working with. So while the operational manual tells you how to go about your job, an employee handbook tells you how to behave at work. I've seen certain people who post things about their company, and after a while they got to know that this is prohibited, but it wasn't stated at all. No employee handbook was handed over to them. So if you're going into the corporate space, you secure a job, please, as an employee, always request for these 3 documents. They are so important for you. They are so important to make you thrive at your work. And actually, these documents are to be provided by your employer. Every employer is supposed to provide you at least these 3 documents. They always create clarity, they improve your performance, also build a healthier workplace for everyone. I hope you got value from this video today. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and also subscribe to this YouTube channel if you're yet to subscribe. This channel is going to help you build your career and also give the right workplace psychology. See you in my next video.